Welcome, everybody, to the Voice Chat Podcast, episode 44. My name is Mars from The Amazing.
I'm Laddie.
I'm Rushlight Invader.
Jesus.
Hey guys, it's Chili from Chili Panda and Recreo.
It's me, Cypher Dan. Yay.
And
Yeah, and
where did you go?
Where'd you come from?
I want school and FIT. Leave me alone, Chili.
Wow, Chili's already bullying Dan from the very first
Right?
get-go, man.
Where did you go?
Are you sure you guys are friends or?
Everybody was expecting it. You can't just hold off on it now.
By everybody, it's just Chili.
Okay, you're not wrong.
Well, listen, you might not have been expecting that, but what people will expect is the patrons. Thank you so much for supporting the podcast episode, guys, especially to Deke,
Whoa.
Storyteller25, Abigail Black, Andrew Ong, Crazy Diablo, Gabriel Ironbat, and Raxid Zorus, and Fluzzy101. Y'all are the best, and your support means a lot to us. Now, any of the patrons and channel members can listen to all of our podcasts a week early. Make sure to subscribe or join in to get that benefit as well. And
Yay.
join us post live streams. I also wanted to give a major shout out to the fan art. Thank you so much for this amazing fan art you've made. These
I
are
love
beautiful.
it.
Beautiful. Except maybe
I
that
love all
one.
the
But
fan art.
that one is really beautiful.
That
really
one's good. I like that one.
beautiful. The other ones are not.
Yeah.
And finally, I just wanted to overall thank everyone for the recent support on the podcast. It has been growing like crazy
So
recently.
good.
And
Y'all
very
nice.
much appreciated. Thank
Guys
you.
Yeah.
are nice.
But you guys are not here for that. We're here to make fun of Chili and Cypher Den, right, guys?
No, well.
Yeah.
I didn't get that notice.
Yeah.
Oh, too bad. You're stuck with us.
Yes.
Dan just starts making fun of herself. Just like immediately starts like
Yeah, you don't have to tell us, she'll
on
do
the
it herself.
beach, okay?
You have no choice because it is.
It's spooky month.
Yes.
Many
So, guys, what are some spooky Halloween like stories you got going on? Is anything crazy or spooky happened to you in your lives?
But it's not Halloween yet, Rush.
Fuck you.
Oh, I mean, yes, it is Halloween.
Sorry,
It's
it's
Halloween. I'm
Halloween, I
sorry.
know.
That's my
Yeah,
roommate.
be back.
That's my roommate. Don't worry about
Expect me
him.
to think of a story up front like this.
I thought
Oh
that
my
was your
God.
stomach.
You ever going on a
Wait.
haunted hayride before?
No.
Yeah, I have.
What is
No.
that? What is that?
All right. So a haunted
hayride?
hayride, right? You go to like a in the cornfield, right?
Mhm.
And like a farmer owns this land, and he like purposely cut out this area and started selling people to come in, and they can have like
Selling
food.
people?
They sell human
Yeah, he said
organs. They like the
selling
What?
people.
Why haven't I gone?
no. So they would
Then?
also have haunted
I-
houses where
what?
you have to walk through. But the major thing is they put you in this giant like hay
Wagon.
cart, like a wagon, right?
Yeah.
With gates all around you.
Yeah.
And you sit on hay with like 20 people, and they pull you by a tractor.
yeah.
And everything around them, like the path they make you go through is like a tour, and so that's like fake
but
hanging
it's
bodies
scary.
and blood, and some of the bodies will
Yeah.
come alive. Like
Basically a haunted house, but outside in a cornfield.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
social
Cool.
distancing, you
and people
know?
come up and touch
Scary.
you with fake chainsaws and like run after you, and you have to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
What
the
the heck?
chainsaws.
I
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
She
wow.
said
I mean,
that so
huh?
casually. I've always wanted to go on one. And surprisingly, like I live in Wisconsin, so they exist everywhere.
You never
I
went
have-
on one?
I know, isn't that surprising? But I have not.
Nah, she's a scaredy baby, so.
It just, but the thing is, like, what's the
Yeah.
point? How do you stop it? Like, if they're chasing you with a chainsaw, when do you stop that?
You-
Like, how,
So, there's different strategies.
you go
right?
home and it's just still running after you. It's
You got paid a lot of money.
like, yeah.
Dedicated.
Well,
Dedicated
it's like a
staff.
haunted house, right? They keep chasing after you, like until you get to like a certain room or something. With that, it's just like once you get to a certain area of the cornfield, they stop
Yeah.
chasing you. Too.
Because they have to reset their position and like
Yeah,
pretend to
yeah.
be dead, and they wake up and they have to do that over and over
Mhm.
again. But you can
Mhm.
also be the asshole guy and just stand still, and the chainsaw guy come after you, and he just like, "Urgh," and
that
like,
would never
yeah,
be
what of it?
me.
And
I
they're
I'm a
like,
start
little-
laughing at them.
yeah,
It's so bad.
and they're not allowed to
No.
touch you. They're not really allowed to like hurt you, but they can like touch you, go like boo, and like to grab your arm, like kind of thing. But they
Yeah,
can't like
and
pull
I would
you or like.
scream. Those things scare me. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a little bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, can you
Yeah, really?
swear? Can you
Yeah, yeah.
swear? Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Whoa,
fuck you, Chili.
Chili
Get the fuck outta
Panda
here.
Just making
swearing?
sure. Just
Whoa.
making sure.
Wow.
I mean, I
That-
never swear.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
fine.
Did you guys go trick or treating as a kid? Because I didn't go trick or treating ever until college.
What?
My first,
I trick or treated until 24. What do you
my
mean?
first and only time trick or treating was in my freshman year of college, and it was weird.
Was your
Did you do
parents
it like in the dorm?
No, it was like I don't know. I don't celebrate Halloween really because like my family's like Christian and stuff, so I never really
Mm.
celebrated it before. So
Aw.
it was college, and my friends were like, "You've never been trick or treating?" And I'm like,
Mm.
"No." And then like, "Let's go trick or treating." I was like,
What
"Oh,
did you dress
okay."
up as?
Wait, actually, though,
Um,
those are some good friends.
Yeah, no, it was fun. But something was weird. So we went to this one house, and they had like their front door open, but their screen door was closed. And my two friends, they went along ahead and they knocked on the door, and then the lady was like, "Come in," and I was like, "What? Come in? I ain't going
wait,
in there."
Just go
And
inside?
they both went in there, and the lady was like,
Oh.
"Oh, I thought you were my son. Sorry, I don't have any candy." And I was like, "I'm glad, I'm glad I didn't go in there because that was
So-
weird."
Wait, wasn't the porch light on? Because like the rule of thumb for trick or treating, if
Yeah.
the porch light is on, they will give you candy.
Yeah, it was on. So like, I don't know.
And she
it was
doesn't.
my
she
first
sucks.
time.
She doesn't
So
know
I
the
was like,
rules.
Yeah. So I was like, I ain't going in.
Yeah, good smart. Smart. Never go in
Yeah.
someone's
It
house.
was weird.
Porch lights on mean we have candy.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
we went to another house and they went in there again.
What
But
the
this
heck?
time
Your
This
friends
time, yeah.
are.
yeah, but this time he actually had candy. He had a lot of it. So okay, it
Wait,
was
that's
fine.
scary. Don't go.
That's
into
scary.
Yeah.
I was like, is this normal? Do people go inside people's
Mm-mm.
Yeah, guys,
houses?
guys, my candy's
Yeah.
down in my basement actually. Just,
Okay.
you can keep going down.
Okay, but what
Yeah.
kind of candy do you have? Is it Snickerdoodles?
No, I'll give you a
And Reese's Pieces.
Oh,
yeah, Reese's.
I went trick or treating, but also we would be that one house who would have like those big candy bars, that everybody would love. Yeah, we were that house.
Whoa,
Let's
You know
go.
what-
Oh,
You know what I
nice.
appreciate the
Fancy
most?
house.
I
Huh?
appreciated the people that had the Huggies. No, not the Huggies. The
Those
fucking
little
barrels. The
juices?
barrels. Yeah, because everyone gives candy, but if someone gives like a drink out, I'm like, dude, I want that house. 'Cause I've
Wait,
been walking around all
what
day.
are Huggies?
I
You
keep
don't
calling them
know
Huggies
those?
because I used to call them as a
You
kid.
can't
They're just
call
I
them
thought
barrels.
those were
Huggies, it's
diapers.
Yeah, I was
Huggy
like,
diapers?
Yeah,
You
dude,
want
I love houses that give me
diapers?
diapers, bro.
Every time I bring up Huggies on this podcast, I make fun of. Become little
Huggy,
hug.
say it right.
Huggies
Not
are
so
diapers.
Are you waiting for a Huggies sponsor? Huggies, if you're watching this,
Dude.
please get
I
right.
don't want diapers.
No,
I
please
want
do not.
diapers.
I don't wear diapers.
Rush wants some diapers. Oh, you got the picture.
Wait,
Oh, yeah,
I
I got
have
the picture.
no.
There
I've
it is.
never seen these before.
Yeah, all the
Really?
kids love them.
In elementary
Yeah.
school, we would get these a lot. I actually didn't like them. I only liked like one flavor, but most of them were really weird tasting.
Wow,
for
I was
me.
an uncultured child. I have no idea what these are.
Blue's best. Blue's best.
I mean, I would guess blue is
Uh,
the best. Blue's always the best.
They would taste like
Yeah.
cough medicine to me. I don't
Ugh.
like them.
Okay,
Yeah.
never
Wait.
mind. I'm glad I'm
Yeah.
uncultured then.
75% less
Blech.
sugar.
Sniper, you live in the city. How does trick or treating happen there?
You go in apartment buildings, and there's stores too that give you candy. So
Oh,
if you
what?
go to like the Chinese
Whoa.
restaurant, they give you like fortune cookies.
That's way cool. That's awesome.
That's so cute.
That was such a specific example.
That's so
Because I
specific.
remember.
I like that.
Okay, low key though, maybe this is unpopular opinion, but I actually really love fortune cookies. I know they can be a hit or miss,
I
but
like
fortune
fortune
cookies are so
cookies.
good. I could eat a
They're-
whole bag of
They're
them.
yummy.
I
They're
love
actually
them,
really
yeah.
yummy. Yeah.
I know some
They-
people
Yes,
who
eat
think they taste like cardboard.
Oh, I think they're
No.
good. I
No,
love
they're
I
them.
good as heck.
love them.
It tastes like depression because every time I read one, I question my life.
Aw.
You always get the
It's
bad
supposed to
ones.
lift you up.
Whenever we go to the Asian store, I would literally just buy a full bag of them just to eat them all in one sitting. Okay, maybe
Bro,
it is.
what's
cookies
wrong with you?
depression.
You
Maybe
have a
maybe you're right.
problem.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. They are depression.
Yeah, I know, right? But dude, I'm a big sucker for like if you go to the Asian stores, they always have this like roasted seaweed strips. Those are my
so
crack,
good.
dude.
Yes,
will
those are good.
Never had
I
one.
will destroy those, dude.
Yummy.
Like,
Is that what you got for trick or treating, Maz? Or
oh, dude, yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
do they have trick or treating? Okay, this is probably like a stupid question. Do you guys do trick or
What's up?
treating in Australia?
I was about to say not at all actually. Like I have never gone trick or treating in my life.
Is
I
this
know
like
we're
a
doing next
US
VidCon.
thing?
It's
VidCon
a
is
US
all-
thing, yeah.
It's a very US thing. Pakistan didn't do it. Japan didn't do it. New Zealand didn't do it. It was so actually uncommon that when in a one year of Halloween, these 3 kids knocked on our door with dressed up expecting candy, and we just looked at them like, get the hell out of the house. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
shoot.
You
Wow,
want
maybe
free
you should
candy?
have-
Get out of
Maybe
here.
your porch lights should have been off, Maz.
oh, everyone's porch lights was on, bro. Everybody looked at them like, what are you expecting? like this is we get them like
Ooh.
Vegemite and an apple or something. Like we
We should all
not
hang out.
So
get in-
Australian.
Vegemite.
God damn, you gave them Vegemite. God
And
and an
apple.
apple. Yeah, look.
Apple.
Oh my.
You have nothing else
I
to
think
give
we
them
had-
the wristwatch. Like,
No,
on
I
your
think we
wrist.
also had a balloon, and I think we gave them like 2 balloons. or something.
Aww.
Yeah, we suck. But look, man, none of it happened. So all this Halloween tradition of dressing up and dressing up slutty as well, none
I
of
do
that
that all the
happens
time.
here. None of
Oh
that.
yeah. Dang it!
Yeah.
You don't get to dress up slutty, Mom.
Dude, you're missing
No.
out. It's so fun. The breeze
You don't get
is
to
so
be a
good
slutty
feeling.
doctor.
But in Australia, we use Halloween as an excuse to drink. That's it. That's literally it. Everybody just
Ah.
drinks.
Fair. Americans are the same though. We celebrate every holiday we can just for that.
Hell
Just
yeah.
for an
To
excuse to
drink.
drink. Yeah.
It's American way.
It is the American way. We have a problem.
No, I think it's like all
Mm.
countries though. Like a lot of people.
What do you
just
mean?
like
No,
drinking.
but specifically US, we celebrate like everything we can.
Yeah, like,
Mardi Gras, St. Patrick's Day, Halloween.
we do not
everything.
celebrate St. Patrick's or Mardi Gras or Thanksgiving or I don't Independence Day or like why do you have so many, dude? Like,
Yeah. we like
People
them
celebrate other
all.
people's celebrations just for an excuse to just
Mhm.
party.
Dude, you know what's like the worst holiday for drinking? 4th of
one?
July, because they have to deal with fireworks and they're like a drunk uncle stumbling over and their arm blows
Yeah.
off. And you're like, oh, that's
Fireworks.
cool.
That's my birthday. Let's go.
Or Post
Yeah,
Malone's
Fourth of
birthday,
July.
not
4th of July,
Chili's.
Independence Day. No, more like Chili and Post Malone's Day. Let's go.
Just
No,
Post
but you have to
Malone.
share the
Just
birthday
Post
of the
Malone.
holiday. No one wants to celebrate your birthday. They want to celebrate 4th of July.
No, everybody wants to celebrate me and Post Malone. That's it.
Didn't like,
Think-
Mom,
That's
didn't you
right.
do something per Chili for her birthday or something?
I told the story on stream.
I know.
I got. Okay.
I didn't even know about it until
Wow.
Chili said it on stream. I was so sad, dude.
Like, tell us.
Okay. So
What
basically,
happened?
so basically, last year for VidCon, right? My birthday fell. Well, it was Anime Expo and then VidCon. So my birthday was 4th of July during Anime Expo, but I couldn't hang out with my YouTuber friends. But we hung out during VidCon. So then they decided they want to throw me like this little surprise thing, right? So then
Yay.
Oh,
Den
yeah.
arrived that same night where we all got together, and then the first thing she does when she walks into the Maz's Airbnb, yeah, she was like, "Hey, do you want to go to Starbucks?" And me,
It was
I'm like,
so late. so
dude, you asked me if I want to go Starbucks, I'll never turn you down. I was like, hell yeah, I want to go to Starbucks.
Mm.
So we stepped outside and started looking for the closest one, and then Maz walks outside, and then he just goes, "Hey, where are you guys going?" And we're like, "Starbucks." He's like, "Oh, how far is it?" And then we were like, "It's like a 10-minute walk." He's like, "Oh, how long are you guys gonna be gone for? How are you gonna get back?" And he just started questioning. The best way to describe it is he was questioning us like how my dad would question me if I'm going somewhere. Okay, and that
Yeah.
I get annoyed when my dad does that. I know he does that because he cares, but like Maz, I was starting to get a
Oh,
little frustrated
Stop
with
it,
him.
Dad.
No, 100%. When I was texting in my head, I was like, Chili, where are you right now? Where are you right now?
Literally,
I was
and I
using that
literally
exact-
was like, Buzz, I'm older than you. I can do whatever I want because like age is very important in our culture. And, like for him, younger than me, to question me like that, I got a little frustrated. I was like, I can do whatever I want. I can come back whenever I want.
And so she never came back.
And then I just want a hard cut to me texting. Actually, it's me like, okay, guys, go, put the banners up. Guys, somebody does the balloons. Okay, Chili says she'll be here in 20 minutes. We got 20 minutes to set it up. And Chili's like, Maz, this motherfucker. And I was just like, yeah, guys, Chili's really gonna love it. Chili's gonna love this.
The other reason besides that though is because I really wanted to go to Starbucks, and we literally spent 10 minutes of him asking us questions. I'm like, can I please just go get my Starbucks? And then when I came back, I realized why, and I felt a little bad.
Yeah, you should.
You're like going in the door like fuck
Crying.
mods, open mods. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
To be fair though, they did make me cry, so it worked. Even though I was mad at Mod.
Haha.
I did
Did
cry.
Tabs-
You're a
Was
baby.
this the one where Tabs also rubbed your face with cake? That is
Dude,
the
she
one.
does
right?
that
Yeah.
for every
does that for
birthday.
everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true,
Yeah.
Get Tabs
And
away
it,
from
the
me.
thing is, it was ice cream cake, so like the top of it is
Oh,
all
it's
dye.
cold.
Yeah, no, not
Yeah,
even that.
you were
The top
tinted.
is all dye. So my face, my clothes, my hair just got tinted in blue.
Oh, yeah.
Your favorite
my
color.
god.
I-
It is my favorite color, but still, that was
Guys.
a bitch to wash off.
I hate that tradition. If anyone smashes my face into a cake, I'm gonna be really pissed.
I
Unless you
don't
have
care if
another
it's
cake.
normal cake, but that ice cream cake just stained me.
Oh, yeah.
And it was cold.
You're a Smurf.
Oh my god.
I
But it was
don't
fun.
like
I really did appreciate it despite Maj acting like a dad.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I was providing an alibi. I was like, guys, we have time. We can surprise. There was
Isn't
actually.
Among Us. This isn't Among
You know
Us.
what's funny? Because like Tabs was talking to me at the same time. She was texting me, so you
Yep.
didn't really have to.
No, and the thing is, when we were at Starbucks too, I was like, "Okay, are you ready to go?" And then Den would be like, "Oh, let's just sit for a bit more. I don't want to go back yet." And I was just like, "Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't really care." I was completely oblivious to the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, no. But the thing is,
Aw.
also with Tabs, she does everything so independently that when I ask, like, okay, Tabs, you know them better, and they won't suss me. Like they'll suss me if I contact them. What like you contact them? They're like, okay, cool. And then I'll be like, okay, Tabs, what did they say? It's like, oh, they'll be soon. They'll be here soon. I'm like, what do you mean soon?
Yeah.
What does that
Could be
mean?
a
Like,
minute, could be an hour. You
Yeah.
don't know.
Tabs does her
Yeah.
own thing. That's just
yeah, and I'm
Tabs.
just like, you need. I need to know more info. That's when I started bombarding questions. And also, what's funny is that we were hiding to do like a surprise jump, like a surprise. But then I forgot that like Billy and a few others were coming in as well to join in, and Alex because it was Alex's birthday.
Oh
as well.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
they walk in, we're like, surprise! Oh, it's not. We were like,
There's actually a
That's
video
so
of that, but yeah, I
good.
walked in, saw it, and I just walked out. I was like,
And she
no.
was like, "No, I'm not doing this." I was
Nah.
like, pushed her in.
And
Yeah.
I started tearing up. I was like, nah, this is too much.
Aw.
Wow.
I've never
Yeah.
had that. I think that was like my first time. The one we did at Anime Expo wasn't really a surprise, but that first one was a surprise, and it was like my first time.
Aw.
Yeah, it was meaningful, even though Mom
That's
was
so
being a
cute.
dad.
yeah, sue me for organizing a birthday
I
party.
will.
Okay.
I'm gonna sue you for acting like my dad.
Excuse me, Maz. Actually, if you hadn't texted this or done this, my surprise birthday that you organized would have been a little better. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying. That's you right now. That's you.
I'm about to text my dad and be like, dude, somebody was trying to be an imposter and act as you. You should sue him.
Dude, imposter mods? Kind of sus.
He was
I
being an
respect-
imposter dad.
Sus.
I was
Uh,
watching Nice vlog because I was feeling nostalgic the other day, and when
Oh.
the Chili opened the door, everyone was whispering because I remembered that we were supposed to be quiet at the
Yeah.
Airbnb because we were
yeah.
like didn't want to get exposed or something, right?
Yeah.
We were
That's
all
so
singing
funny.
all quietly. It was really cute though.
Yeah, it made it feel really
It
warm.
made
Like
it
I don't
really-
know.
Yeah. It was
Mhm.
something nice about just all being quiet and like happy birthday. It was just so cute. and then you
memories,
and
good
Alex
memories.
blowing out the candles together.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's so
I was like,
cute.
because it was
Oh.
it was her birthday too. So I was like, get in here. You have to blow these candles too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Happy.
I think I made a joke about like half of the cake being poison.
Yeah,
or something
you
like
were
that. I was
talking
like,
about poisoning the cake.
half the cake is poison. You know what I mean? Like,
and then you're
That's
like,
why
Chili,
Maz
eat
wanted-
that half. It's not poison, I swear. And I'm like, Maz.
He was probably me giving me the poison side after I like
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
lectured
Listen,
him.
Chili's out here dragging me for like just getting more information. Let me tell you Chili's side of thing. Okay. This is literally Chili and Den. For months, we have been organizing. Like, hey, Maz, like we're planning to go to Europe to VidCon London. We'll go to London. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, for months. I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't know about Sultan, but I'm definitely gonna go. And Sultan's like, you're probably not gonna go. I'm like, okay, I'll see you, James, and a few other people. And they're like, cool. Months turns to weeks, and I'm like, yep, I'm featured there. I'll be there. And Chili and Dad, they're like, yep, we'll be there. We're keen for you. A week before, they're like, yep, we're still going. Great.
What?
The
we were
day
at
I
the
arrive in London,
airport.
I'm like, hey guys, I just
This-
arrived. Where are you guys? Chili texts me back. Oh, sorry, we're going to Korea instead. I'm like, what the fuck?
What's
Let
wrong with
me
you people?
explain. Let me explain.
Yeah, and then Chili's like, oh, why do you ask too many questions? Because you chose to go to a different country.
Yeah.
You went to a
Yeah.
different country.
No. Let me
So
explain.
what had
I'm
happened was
actually gonna make a video about this later. But what
Uh-huh.
we were actually at the airport, ready to go, but
we
then
were
a
about
certain
to fly.
a certain somebody forgot to check if her passport had expired or not.
Okay.
Then-
I explain.
So
Uh,
yeah, like I had my passport and everything ready, and I didn't realize it was gonna expire when we were on
Uh-huh.
our way back. So couldn't go, and I told Julie, I was
then-
like, you should just go, and then
I
you
was
know,
too scared to go alone. And then because so the thing is we were gonna go to Paris. That means I had to go to Paris by myself, and like
Oh, yeah.
I'm scared. I don't
she
like
didn't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
go on
So
her
then-
own.
I went to Korea by myself. Well, not by myself. I had friends already there. So I just went to Korea. So then when Maz messaged me, I was already in Korea. And I'm like, oh, right. About that, we aren't coming. I'm in Korea.
Not even a
And then
notice,
I-
Mon.
my
I
goodness.
wish there was a camera in real life that just looked at me when I got that text. Just my internal thing, like, you said yesterday you were coming, and
I
now you're in
know.
Korea.
We were
We
at the
we were at the
airport.
airport. I checked in first. They had my bag and everything. And then it was Den's turn to check in. And then they were like, yeah, your
They're like,
passport's expired.
"No."
You can't fly with this. Like, it's international. And then Den was like, oh, I guess I'm not going. And then I was like, I'm not going either. And they had to get my bag from the plane again. Yeah. So I just,
Aw,
yeah.
man.
So it's not my fault. I was ready to go.
It was my fault.
It was Den's fault. Do you know how
If
much
you're gonna
money
be
we
mad-
lost?
Like a
All
dollar.
because of Den.
Wow, Chili. I like how it's dragged Den to the ground today.
And you want to drag
You
Chili
know
down?
what?
Go for it.
Maz brought up the story.
I bought her really nice steak after, but we don't hear that part.
did.
We
Oh
don't
yeah,
hear that part.
she did. She took me out to a really nice dinner to make up
Why are you
for
giving her
it.
dinner?
Because she
'Cause I
ruined
felt
our trip.
bad.
Ah, you deserved
We
it.
were
Who doesn't
supposed
check their
to go
passport
on a
before they
date.
travel?
Nah,
That
you
is
deserved
true.
it.
I'm with Chili. You definitely you can't like come on. If you're international traveling, you gotta get a passport checked out,
You
man.
Ridiculous.
know when you're just kind of like, yeah, everything's set. Like,
I think
yeah.
she didn't check because she had just traveled. Wasn't it like Puerto Rico like a couple weeks before? So she probably thought like,
yeah.
oh, it's all good. Nobody said
Yeah.
anything to her, so she just thought, yeah, I'm ready. And then
Yeah,
she
'cause, like,
wasn't.
I went to the Philippines the year before, and then I went to Puerto Rico like literally a couple like 2 months before, and I didn't realize. So I was like, yeah, it's all good, whatever. And then Chili got disappointed, and
At least you got a story out of it.
I
yeah,
did.
Yeah.
Made
And I
Mars
got to go to
cry.
Korea, so that's always
Hey.
cool, I guess.
Why'd you go to Korea? Would you go to see some K-pop? What's going on, huh?
Well, no, because originally I was already gonna go to Japan after Europe with my friends. My friends were
Mhm.
doing like an Asia tour, so they had gone before. So they were in Korea before Japan. So I just joined them earlier because I wasn't gonna stay in New York. I was ready to travel international,
Yeah.
so I just went. I YOLO'd it.
Yeah.
You're like
Well, I
Pitbull.
think you did that at a good time, man. Like,
Right
I'm gonna be
before-
honest.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. The thing is, that's when it started getting bad in Korea is when I went. Like we had to keep checking the travel alerts because it kept going up to like
She was
level
gonna
2
get
and
stuck.
3. I was worried they weren't
Oh.
gonna let us out or let us come back or like quarantine or
Bro.
some shit. And then we made it to Japan, but then it started getting worse in Japan.
Oh
You
man.
brought it
She
with
was
you. What do
trying
you
to get sick.
No, I wasn't.
mean?
Yeah, no.
But the
like,
thing is, even when we came back, they didn't even care. They didn't ask anything. But the US also kind of sucks, let's be real.
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Good times.
You
Yeah.
you was caring about that episode? No.
Imagine.
glad I went to-
yeah.
I'm glad I went to London though. That was my first time ever in Europe, and London's like
It was
I-
supposed to be
I-
mine too.
London's
Den.
I-
nice.
I
You can go
hated
whenever they're
hated
o-
London.
yeah.
Wait, you
You had a
did?
great
What
time.
really?
Wait,
No,
why?
remember?
No, I got like massive food poisoning and stuff.
Oh
so I got a
yeah.
lot
Oh
of
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but the thing is, okay, so weirdly enough, so I don't like rain. I think rain is annoying and just a
Yep.
bother to deal
Oh.
with, and London's just rain manifest, right?
Yeah.
I like
But
rain.
but I'm
I
gonna be
like
honest with you. I'm gonna be
rain.
honest with you.
Rain
So
is
I
nice.
lived in Melbourne for like years in Australia, right? And
Mhm.
that's like a city which is usually cold, very vibrant, very aesthetic. Literally the most livable city in the world for like multiple years straight. Right.
Mhm.
Love that city. And London, I was like pissed off at it. I was like, it's so gray. There's no color. There's no life. But then we went out at night. And when you're in London Central and there's lights around, and it literally feels like a fairy tale because I'm wearing a beanie and a scarf and I'm walking around with my friends and I'm like, this is actually
Aw.
magical. I fell in love with London that night. I was like,
Aw.
dang it.
Aw.
The
Yeah,
watery
Ben, that
sidewalk
could've been us.
will reflect
Yeah,
the
no.
light.
I don't need to fall in love with you again, Chili. It's too much.
Oh
It's too
my.
much
Dang. Dan really be using flattery to get out of it. Huh? All right, we get it.
I got to.
Can I be the
Damn,
flower
Dan-
girl at your divorce?
Yeah, why not?
Those flowers.
Dan had no hesitation. Like, yeah, why not? Like, why not? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I should actually ask Chili. Chili, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
Wait, about what?
Oh my
God.
Wait, I missed it.
Can I be
No,
your
it's like-
flower girl at your divorce?
Oh, at our divorce?
Yeah, it's a big
Yeah.
moment. They can have thorns in them.
I guess. I guess.
Hell yeah.
The Chili, like, has this year interrupted your K-pop plans anyway? Like, you mentioned, like,
Ooh, do you know how many
talking about-
concerts have been postponed that I was supposed to go to? I'm never taking concerts or traveling for granted ever again in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole world's gonna change.
Dude,
Oh, already changed.
Already.
So I usually travel, right, like once a month for work reasons, whether it's New York, LA, Atlanta, whatever. And then like I haven't been on a plane since like February, and it's really starting to get to me. And the thing is, like, because I have really no friends in Wisconsin, all my friends live outside. So I
Mhm.
literally have no contact with friends except for my family because they live here, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been, oh my goodness. It's been,
Yeah, I don't want to see you anytime soon, Chili.
shut up. So rude. I have the text.
What?
I miss
What?
you. I miss you. I have the text. I can expose
All right.
you.
You gotta like
Got the
pull
text.
that up like
got
months
the
away from now.
receipts.
It's very Photoshop. Don't listen to her.
I don't
think
know
it-
how to
You and Dan talk to each other constantly. How do you still miss her?
Like a married
Like,
couple.
We
Yeah,
don't
we're a
talk.
married
Wait, you think we
couple,
talk a
yeah.
lot? We don't talk a lot.
Do you guys not talk a lot?
Who's
That's-
Den?
Oh my gosh! All right.
Chili? Gross.
Huh? Who?
Gross. Gross.
Because like y'all stream together and y'all have like Recreo, so I just assumed y'all talk all the time.
Who?
Oh, you suck. I hate you. I hate you.
Cypher Den? Who's that?
Oh my God.
Wait,
But I was
bro,
talking to
what is
Dan. I
that?
think
Anna?
I think
Gross.
Dan, you were just like, yeah, I haven't been working on my YouTube because of like Recreo and just chatting with the morons that I talked to. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So I guess like Dan
I've been moving.
talks.
That's why. Yeah.
But like,
Okay.
talking
Where you
online
moving?
is still. I mean, talking online is just not the same as like in
Hey,
It's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
No, it's
100%
not. Yeah,
true.
Not at all.
I went to the
Yeah.
gym and the lady there was like, "Hey, do you want to try like a course or something, like a Zumba course?" And I said no. And I looked at her, I was like, "No," and she's like, "Okay," and walked away. And I literally like teared up because I was like, "That's the first human interaction I've had in so long." Like,
Right.
I teared up and I was like,
Aw.
"Maybe you know what? I will take the Zumba course."
Wait, that's sad.
Aw.
Human interaction has been weird. It's like,
Weird.
do I
Yeah.
really? Do I have to talk to you? Am I just
With your
doing it?
partner
Yeah.
doesn't count though. It literally doesn't count if it's
Oh
your
no,
partner
it
because
doesn't.
it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm
it's just
saying.
like,
My family doesn't really count, so I've like had no interaction besides my family, and I feel like if I meet up with friends, I won't know how to act. I'll forget.
Yeah.
No.
It was weird. My friend's birthday was like a couple days ago, and like we're all on campus. Well, not all of us, but some of us are on campus. But like we haven't seen each other all semester except for like in the very beginning. But we all wear masks and we all social distance. And so we tried to go and like plan a little like surprise thing for my friend. Like we bought her like a cake and stuff. Like my friend bought her a cake. I bought her some stuff, and then we met. We told her to meet us out in her parking lot so we could all like be distanced.
Oh
But-
my god.
And so we all sang happy birthday. I had like these balloons for her, and like it was a nice moment. And this is like the first social interaction I've had, and I
I'm
wanted to hug everyone so bad, but I couldn't.
It's like,
I'm
what
just
are you
picturing a
doing?
cake and then all of you like standing so far away from it, and, like circle.
You like blow out the candles and they're like
We
blowing
all-
really hard from a
Oh, how did
distance.
you blow the candle? Okay, so blow it from like 6 feet away.
She
Yeah, they
blew
can't
it
really
through
reach
her mask, but the wind kind of helped her. And then we
So
all yeah, we all ate the cake together outside too.
That's like so
Um,
wholesome, but also sad.
It was
Yeah.
so nice to
Yeah.
like see their faces again
Yeah.
in person.
Well, half
but
their
like
faces.
it also
Yeah.
it was like it was bittersweet because I couldn't like, I couldn't hug anybody. We couldn't like be any closer than and then we couldn't hang out for too long either because like we're not allowed to be hanging out right now. We had to leave. But yeah. So it's
That's crazy. Australia is reopening. Has
Yeah.
reopened in almost every state. So literally has been just back to normal for Australia, honestly.
That's
Not
good though. At least something is normal in
Yeah.
this crazy
Yeah.
world.
Like
Hasn't
going back to the gym
Australia-
has been the best thing ever, man. I love it. I just
Jealous.
love
Jealous.
I know.
You're not
I
so.
know.
Oh,
What's
it's
a
probably
gym?
not as
That's
bad,
the thing.
right?
Like, I don't even remember anything outside. What's a gym?
Let's go to the gym.
It's been,
Yeah.
almost a year, dude, since I went to the gym.
Yeah, Chili says this, but then when you mention bubble tea or freaking Korean barbecue, she's like, "Oh, I know that. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I actually haven't had boba since Japan. That's the
I don't know.
thing.
Whoa.
I only
Really?
okay.
What's
Here's
wrong
the
with you,
thing.
Chili?
I can't go out.
There's Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
There's no Uber. Okay, I live in a small town that is very limited in options, so I haven't
Yeah.
had like proper food. I've only been able to get like pizza, McDonald's, fast food. That's it.
Yep, same.
Don't you just cook food? What do you like? What
I
what
know,
diet
but
is that?
I'm white.
Okay,
I'm American.
I cook. Okay, yes, I cook, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm craving something, I can't get it. KBBQ, boba, sushi. I haven't had any of that good
Oh,
stuff. in, like,
sushi.
months.
Sushi.
I love
Bro, I
sushi.
recently like hung out with friends at a sushi bar, like the sushi train, and it was just the
That like,
best.
Maz? What's that like? We
How's
wouldn't
hanging
know.
out with
Yeah,
friends?
let me
We
dude,
wouldn't
literally-
know.
actually let me tell you, like if one random stranger's interaction made me tear up, like actually talking with the friends again after months of isolation
Aw.
was like actually made me just so happy, dude.
He was sobbing.
I bet.
I know.
Were you
Dude,
some kind of
listen, like
loser?
next year, if VidCon US doesn't happen, y'all should come over for Australia VidCon or something, man. Like I'm serious, dead ass.
Can
Can
my
we?
passport.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, get the passport.
To be
I'll
fair,
check my
all
passport,
the
man.
places are like they're taking forever to do shit, so she might not be able to get it renewed in time.
Oh shoot.
Damn
I have a
it.
better idea then.
Oh my
A better idea,
God.
Maz. You come over for Halloween and we go trick or treating.
Watch
Ah.
Whoa.
USA is banned everywhere. If
Hey,
I go to USA, I will
yeah.
never be allowed back.
You know what?
Yeah.
You.
Are we even
Yuma.
allowed into Australia? Because I know a lot of countries banned us from entering as well.
That's true.
Yeah,
Australia might ban
didn't-
US presidents.
Yeah.
I mean,
um,
that's honestly fair. Fair.
I don't
That's
know.
fair,
I don't
yeah.
know how true this is, but I think I read today that Australia might close their like borders until the late 2021 or something.
Yeah,
What?
I heard about that.
Honestly,
I heard about that.
they're-
Yeah.
Europe did the same to us, and like I get it. We're doing really bad. We're not.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
upset because like my state was doing really good. We were like going down, and it just spiked back up, and I'm like, come on.
Because people are like people don't
People are
care anymore. I
dummies.
think.
No, it's really
Yeah.
unfortunate, like medically, biologically, like because I've got a lot of friends in the medical circles, obviously, and so
Mhm.
it's really unfortunate because it was a double whammy of not only Corona kind of going rampant, and when the measures were put in place, that's when the kind of riots for the BLM started.
Mm.
And
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
No
they
matter
all
what you
gathered.
think of, no matter what you think about those, coronavirus doesn't just stop because of one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
Not
in
a total
Australia,
Too, though, because we had riots, people protesting about wearing masks.
yep.
Yeah.
They would just go out without
That's
masks.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all had it way worse. I'm not gonna even talk about America, but at least in Australia, the one state that is still in lockdown, they're still in lockdown because they had it under control. It's the biggest state, and then when the riots and the
Mm.
protests happened, everybody went out.
Mm.
And because at the time they're like, oh, it should be okay, but they forgot that it takes 2 weeks to show. So 2 weeks later, we had like a massive spike in cases. It's like, oh crap, close everything down again. Yeah.
Oof.
Dude,
Yeah.
our state has been handling this so badly. Okay, so we already so we're like one of the surprisingly Wisconsin doing one of the worst states right now. So
Again, I don't want to see you anytime soon. So.
Colleges were in person, okay, but all these freshmen are
Yikes.
coming in, and we have a lot of our biggest school has like a lot of international students, but also a lot of out of state students. All these students that came in, other schools forced their freshmen to quarantine for 2 weeks before school started. Our school didn't do that, so you have all these freshmen mingling because it's freshmen, right? Freshmen always want to like get to know each other, meet each other, mingling with no masks on. And then 2 weeks later, that's when we get our second massive spike. And then they're like, huh, I wonder how that happened. And then they
Crazy.
forced a quarantine, but not even to all the dorms, only like 2 out of the 11 dorms we have. And I'm like, what's that? Who's that gonna help? They've
Yeah.
just been handling it so poorly here. It's ridiculous. And it's not getting better. We're spiking like crazy. And
Yeah.
You just
Rush
remind
was
me.
like, "Oh, what about VidCon US 2021?" I'm like, and I just
like,
laughed.
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
yeah.
I know, sadly.
I just want to hug my friends.
I
Same.
know, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
look,
too
man.
much of a hugger, dude.
No, seriously, like
it's so
if there is
sad.
anything happening next year, I've requested specific leave for like that kind of stuff. So I'm ready to go whenever there's something happening. You know?
Wait,
Yeah.
I just remembered a story that happened to me like yesterday.
Yes.
What's up?
I was going to a bar or whatever, right? I went to go pick up, like, I went to go tell my mom's friend
If
about.
this is
our-
another crazy story, I'm actually gonna shoot you in the
No,
head.
this is
Rush.
actually a
Like,
really crazy story. This is a real crazy story.
Whoa.
And so I took a
Okay.
dump.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. No. All right, the real story. Okay, so I went to the bar. My mom was like, I have a friend who has a daughter who wants to get into art. And I was like, all right, tell your daughter she's to skip Christmas. Just get her $500 tablet, 20 Toon Boom, get that. And they're like, all right, she's skipping Christmas. And I told her that. And I'm walking around, no one's wearing a mask. I'm like, all right, that's weird. I'm the only one wearing a mask, and there's like a
Is
full
it not
bar.
mandatory?
Not my people in my fucking town don't wear it unless you're like a servant, unless you're like a McDonald's like worker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like
that's dumb.
regular humans walk around do not wear it, and I'm like, what's going on? And then
Oh
like
my
my
God.
stepdad's like, what the fuck you wearing a mask? I'm like, what do you
What?
mean?
What do you mean?
And like I'm like the
No.
only I'm like the only one wearing a mask in this giant club full of 20 people, not 6 feet apart. No one's paying attention. And I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing it to scare you all, just for fun. It's a little fashion statement. And
A
like, oh,
Halloween
okay.
mask.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
It's like people don't care about old people, man. Like that's the thing. It's like
Yeah.
was it Vanessa Hudgens who allegedly said on her stream, like Instagram stream, who was just like, old people die,
Yeah.
but like you know,
Yeah.
that's just
Oh my
expected.
goodness.
I'm like, expected. All right, all right.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
how
That's
country is.
terrible.
So we're very what's the term? Like
Self-absorbed,
in
conceited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like we care
American.
more than others. Yeah.
Dummy.
Are you saying Americans?
Insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're very American.
We're,
I was-
yeah,
I was
conceited. We're
coming up
very-
with a proper term, and you guys are just saying all the right things. It's true. It's true.
Selfish.
Dummies.
Yeah.
Conceited, self-absorbed.
Conceited.
Pretty much, you're not wrong.
Jeez.
I hate this
Yeah,
country.
but hopefully it does get better because I don't want to be
I
isolated.
want it to
Well,
get better so bad.
This
think
right,
it's good for me, but for you guys, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Bad boy hours.
Dude, we're never gonna be allowed to leave this country. Everybody's just gonna permanently ban us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
good for
think
me
so.
because I'm like introvert, extrovert, like in terms of my hobbies. I don't go out and party and club and stuff. But
I
some of my
think
friends who
Disney
do
World
party
is
and club, they're
open.
just like crying every day. They're like, "What do I do? I want to go to clubs."
Crying in the club.
Yeah.
Crying
As-
not in
it-
the club.
I know. As soon as the state opened up, like they're opening up slowly, and they opened up like bars. My friend went and got wasted that night, like immediately drunk.
Oh,
That
damn.
happened here. But so we had first a 2-week lockdown, and then they were like, okay, we can open up before like the major spike happened. And then the bars were just full of people, no mask. And of course, there was a spike 2 weeks later, and they're like, huh, how did this happen?
Yeah.
Dude.
Do you
Okay, but
think that's- do you-
even as an introvert, Moz, do you not like miss like
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
extroverted AF, so I definitely do miss
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
Yeah. But
Mhm.
the hobbies that I do, and obviously the YouTube job, quote unquote, is it literally necessitates that you stay indoors. You know what I mean? So,
But
Yeah.
even then, I feel like it still has an effect on us because, like, even
oh
then,
yeah,
being inside like all the time for months straight is just
yep.
Oh, I hate people, but I still
Yeah.
miss people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just missed
I've
up one time
literally-
a year. I visit them.
I've been so deprived of social interaction that I literally asked my hospital, like, can I work earlier than next year? Like, I just want to meet patients or people. I just
Oh
want to,
my god.
yeah. So I'm like gonna
Yeah.
work for free, basically. Just like, please let me just
Just
meet people.
Talk to
payment is
people.
human interaction.
Dude, honestly, and that's like that's why that there is a huge correlation between that and why I started streaming. It's just that I just wanted to talk to people. That's
Ah,
it, you know?
same,
Like,
same,
Mhm.
same. I've been loving the interaction. Oh, I bumped my mic. But anyways, yeah, I've been loving the interaction on stream. It's the
yeah.
closest thing I could get to real interaction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
streaming, like I used to like I think I used to stream weekly in YouTube, but now that I've kind of done semi-daily, dude, Twitch is fun, dude. Twitch
It
is
is.
Yeah.
Twitch is so
fun.
fun. I am
Yeah.
having
I mean, it's
fun.
all right.
Oh, wow,
Rush.
right.
Okay,
No,
Rush is a streamer.
Twitch is like fun, and I think like I think Twitch is fun, but Among Us for me is the most fun. That game,
Among Us
I
has
know.
been a very good way to interact with people and meet new people and
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I
hate
Weirdly
love
enough,
meeting new
yes.
her
people.
because she sucks at the game.
I hate
Being called
Among
monkey
Us.
brains.
No, listen.
Being betrayed.
Sorry,
Among
laddie.
friends.
Sorry, Rush. Sorry. Y'all are aiming at
Sorry,
me. Okay, I
laddie.
get it. I'm sorry. I've done all of
Yeah,
them. Call me monkey
so-
brain. Call
so
me.
funny.
funny.
So the last time I played with him, he's definitely been losing his touch. He's not as
Whoa,
wrongly
Who?
trained.
Wanna prove it wrong, Mod?
Chili. That is low quality bait. As if I would even bite on that, bro. Come on, man. You gotta try harder than that.
Hey, I have the VOD. It's gonna go up. It's gonna be uploaded in I don't know how many weeks, but it's going
It's
up.
gonna be her highlight.
Maz lost his wrinkles. We called him out, I think, almost every imposter round. He lost his wrinkles.
What was it? I don't even remember the games we played. I've been playing with so many groups, man.
I'm telling you, he really lost wrinkles.
Discord has like
All gained
this.
plenty of wrinkles.
Oh, do it. I mean, the thing is, like, when I played with you guys, it was apparent that I had just played more. And now that you guys are better, you guys are actually really fun to play with now, even more so than before.
Whoa!
Except Den.
Wow.
Den still uses the same excuse of I don't know this map. I'm like, Den, you've been playing
Oh
37
my-
times.
Okay,
Did
okay.
you just hear what he said? He said he basically low-key called us boring.
What? I
Right?
said more fun than
Yeah.
before.
He did say
Right,
that.
right.
Boring
Chili's going
before.
crazy.
I said more fun than before.
Chili's
It
going
like,
crazy.
wow,
Oh.
Chili. I literally said that.
Brain.
He said we're more fun to play. He called us boring low-key.
Night.
What?
us
I
boring.
said you were fun
Someone
to play with.
clip
You're
that
more
and
fun
send
than
that
you
to
already
everyone.
were. I said that.
Twitch stream, clip that and replay.
Clip
Wow.
that.
Clip
and
that.
play again and again every time
Clip it.
he's playing with us.
Clip
You get some
clip
pogs in chat.
Boring.
I mean, when I last played with Moz, I couldn't even play. I was just like, what?
You kept dying.
Dude, the last time we played with Dan had this monologue when I called her out. I was like, hey, Dan, you can't upload there. And you're like, Maz,
I'm gonna give Jen credit. There were some times where she actually makes the right calls, but because sometimes she makes because the thing is, Den will talk confidently no matter what. And the thing is,
Yes.
she can talk confidently, and it's something like completely off. So people
Yep.
are obsessed of her. But then she'll
The
do something that's
credibility.
actually right, like, oh, I just saw this person kill this person. But because she always speaks in the same tone, we still think she's sus.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks I'm
It's
sus
the
no
boy
matter
who
what.
cried wolf.
Oh my god.
Listen, I did I'm actually being honest when I say that I don't know certain maps. Like we play the basic map, but like I don't know the rest. Like how was I supposed to know I couldn't upload before you download it? I didn't know that. Like what the
Yeah, that's 100%. And so when I called it out, I was like, I'm really sorry, but it has to be Den. And Den had this monologue like, Maz, I just want to say, I just want to be able to play, and I
Yeah,
think
I
you're
just
doing
want to
this.
play.
It made me feel so bad. I was like, wow, okay.
literally like every game I was playing, it was like, oh, it's then I'm like, how was it be?
I
Like,
just
literally
wanna play the
I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I didn't even do anything.
Rest in peace.
so good.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Tries.
I think like I've been really enjoying building up the Among Us. Like I've recently been playing with I played recently with Rush, Jaden, and Corpse, and who's Rush, right?
How did that go?
So you know what's really funny? So a lot of
What's
people say
funny?
Corpse is a great imposter, and he is a great imposter.
Mhm.
His crewmate game definitely needs some polishing. His
Ah.
crewmate game week.
I don't
Um,
think he's been playing the game a lot.
No,
No,
he hasn't. So,
He
no,
hasn't.
it's not so much his mechanical knowledge of the game is pretty good, but
Mhm.
his memory is not. He will be with people and he'll be like, I don't know who I was with. I'm like, bro, you've been walking with them the entire game. He's like, I don't know who I've been
It's
walking
like,
with.
what task you do? It's like, I don't know,
But
man.
Maz is
but
fucking
That's me.
no. But his imposter game is so high tier that it actually makes up for it. So there's two elements about it. Is his crazy plays so ballsy that I get shocked. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that is that corpse.
I've seen clips of that. Like some of his
Yeah,
clips.
yeah. Like he did a one or two when we were playing, and I was like, what the
Yeah.
what was that? You know what I mean? And like again, to say that it has to be Corpse because of how ballsy it was is bad. And one time it wasn't, and they used that against Corpse. But the other thing as well is like when you know it's Corpse and you say, I think it's Corpse, when his voice turns against you, like, no, it's
I
not. I'm like,
literally-
oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I literally saw a clip where it was Corpse, and then
Yep.
he basically convinced them to vote the other way, even though they knew. But just because of his voice, he
Yep.
convinced
Oh my
them to vote
gosh,
the other way. I was
dude.
like,
Intimidating as heck, dude. It's crazy. I was like,
I know
whoa.
it's a very, very unique voice.
Yeah, but he's a
Mhm.
very nice guy overall. He's very like introverted and nervous, like Jaden's energy almost, but just with a deep voice. You know,
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
He
cool.
seems like a
Um,
nice guy, yeah.
yeah, I messaged Five Up recently on Twitter,
Mhm.
and I
What?
want to see if he would be
Mm.
keen to play with us, and he said he is. He said he's really keen to do so. So,
Oh shit.
yeah,
Chill then.
yeah. So,
Beating everybody through Among Us.
bro, I love Among Us, man. I love it. It's not even the socialization.
Where are my invites? God
No,
damn.
listen. It's not even about socialization. I literally just want to play really good Among Us. That's it. Like, it's a very selfish reason of the game.
Chili, you're not good enough.
No, he put me 8 here, but he never
No,
invites
Chili is
me.
good. Chili's good. Chili's good.
Never invites. Tisk tisk.
I'll invite it. Jesus, like I feel. Oh, I'm
She's
sorry.
jealous. She's upset.
I'm sorry. I'm
No.
sorry. I don't know.
So I can
He-
always figure out when he's imposter. Dude,
Oh my
okay,
God.
honestly though, if you play with Maz enough, he has a tell, okay?
Yeah.
If he's crewmate, he'll go all Sherlock Holmes. When
Yeah, he
he's
would like
not,
request
he'll
to everyone.
What?
if he starts saying, you know what, I really don't know. That's probably because he's imposter.
Yeah.
But Laddie's been watching my streams recently. I have been masking both, bro. There have been games in which no one has even realized that at all I'm
Maz.
imposter. Because
had-
the thing is, go on, Laddie. Sorry.
Oh, our game the other day. We had a game where it was just me, Maz, Rush, and some other person. I think it was Wolfie. And Maz was the imposter.
Aw.
But like none of us like had
Knew.
enough information to
Yeah.
know who it was. But and Maz was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Who is it? And I was like, and then he was like, "Yeah, it's hard because like it could be Laddie, it could be Rush. They're both like good friends of mine. I
They're
don't
my
want to
best
like
friends in the
choose-
voice
yeah,
chat podcast.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
I was like, kill this motherfucker. Kill him.
Played
Whoa.
with my emotions, and then we skip vote, and he kills me, and I
Mhm.
screamed so
You-
loud. I think I scared my roommate.
You know how you fix that? You bring on Noah and Ditus because they will
Chaotic
go
elements.
hit
Yeah.
off every time with they're like, oh, he lived first round, he must be imposter.
No, dude. In the recent games, Noah's been trusting me way more, and I'm like, yes, Noah,
Whoa,
trust
why?
me. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
Games, he's always the one who but Noah, we always play with his emotions. It's always like him
Yes.
having to pick the deciding vote, but he always
Yep.
picks the wrong one.
I know. I love it. I
Is this a
love
Noah
it.
friend that I know, or is this a different Noah?
Dank
Dab
Master.
Master.
No,
that's
Dab
not
Master. Sorry,
Arrow.
my bad. Yeah. No. It's
Dab
not the
Master.
arrow.
Or whichever.
Yeah. Also, like the other thing as well is that I just keep learning and developing new strats. Like I tried the new strat of going into the decom in Polis against Rush and Wolfie and all them, and I had to clean up that game. That game was insane. I'm like really keen to make like Chili. I've been watching your second channel's like gaming videos. I've been watching them again.
Those were the first games though still, so I was still a noob.
I'm really sorry that I yelled at you. I actually feel really bad about those games. I was mean.
Oh, I didn't
You
know.
yelled?
There was one
What'd you
Yeah.
do?
Why'd he yell at you?
I was
Me and Maz were back-to-back imposter partners, and the first game he yelled at me.
because I think
Uh-huh.
I think she killed the wrong person and got caught immediately, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Game, I was like, oh, I don't want to play this because if we lose, Maz is gonna yell at me again. But we
No,
won.
the-
It was all
The
good.
second game, you won perfectly. You did the perfect strategy. I was like very happy with that
Took
one.
that one because we did good with that one. Yeah. But I was like, oh, Maz is gonna yell at
I'm
me.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I think I've developed the same thing because I think Maz has yelled at me before in the game, so I get really scared.
The thing is, okay, when I yell, it's always with a smile. I always go like, "Why did you do that? Why?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I've done the same thing to Rush. I'd be like, "Rush, why do you do this?
And then
Why
I
are you
Yeah, it's always jokes.
I know that Maz
Yeah.
always yells at his friends. Let's go.
No,
All my
Maz just hates
homies
everyone.
got yelled at by Maz.
Yeah.
Listen, people gonna think I'm a bully now. Yeah, y'all make me sound mean.
That's so good clickbait. They're gonna be like, wait, Maz is a bully? Let's check this out.
No,
Oh
Chili's
my
a
God.
bully.
No.
Chili is a bully.
Really is a
Chili's
bully.
a bully.
The nicest person you'll ever meet. Hi.
Well, I don't know about that
She
one,
has
Chili.
the
I'll buy
worst
that.
of a
Get
I'll buy
out
that.
of here.
That's
Cypher,
all
tell us
I
about
know.
yourself.
See, that's why Laddie, you're the best. Out of every
No, Laddie. No, tell her to go.
I'm
Go.
the best. No, I'm the
Although
best.
I remember there was one game when I played with Laddie's emotion and won as imposter.
Dude, that's all it takes.
Look at
just,
that lie.
mess with my feelings, and I'll believe you. Like,
What? That's all that matters.
There was,
Wait, Chili,
there was
didn't
one
you
game
laugh?
in which Laddie and I was killing everybody around Laddie, and Laddie was like, "Yeah, Maz with me the entire time." I was like, "Yeah, it cannot be me or Laddie," and then I was just murdering people around Laddie.
That's so funny, dude.
See, that's like a good time. The other time that I cannot believe, I love looking at the footage of this, is there was this one time in which I was hidden in medbay and I killed Laddie and Rush was right there, like right there. And I managed to convince them that it wasn't me, that it was Rush for 3 rounds straight.
Oh my
Like, they
god,
didn't-
I hated that fucking. Oh, fucking.
So Rush knew both imposters, and I was like, nope. Rush is making a big brain call, and no one believed Rush.
All right, so what
Oh.
happened? All right, let me explain this round. I want to explain this one. This is my time to shine.
Yeah, go for it.
Uh-huh.
All right, pull this, right? I go to fake keys. I'm an asshole. People are like, Rush, what the fuck? And so I just do that. And on one person, I think it was Quiet, walks up
Quiet.
there, does the keys with me. I'm like, oh, it's fucking Quiet. Because he doesn't know I had fake keys, so he fell for it. I was like, oh, let's go do med bay. It's the lights are out, whatever. And the lights are out. I'm just grouping with people. Lights turn back on, and then I see Maz kill someone right in front of me. Like, oh, and he ran away. I'm like, oh, it's Maz and Quiet. It's them. It's those two. And everyone's like, shut up, Rush. Shut up. It's stupid. I wasn't there. I'm like,
No.
guys, vote one of them off. Vote Maz now. I'm getting upset, like my voice. I'm like really
You got
upset.
so upset.
Like this as well. You have like the same tone. Well, Den has this problem too. You guys have the same tone of voice,
Yes.
regardless
Yes.
if you're crew or imposter. So when you make calls like that, it can either sound either way, right? But Maz, because he sounds convincing, so that's why. You gotta be loud. You gotta be loud.
Right.
He
no.
was loud. No, he
I was crying
loud.
basically, and my pitch and
Yeah.
tone was different. I was
He
like,
was
God.
yelling, and the thing is, I was laughing. Like if you watch my perspective, Rush, I was laughing. I was like, no, I zero framed that, and so I was like, okay, guys, it's Rush. Rush is trying to frame me right now. I was like firing all these.
we were there's this game where I walked in on Maz killing someone, and it was me against Maz, and we had to argue against each other. And sometimes he'll get all defensive like that, like how he did with Rush. But then sometimes he'll just be super calm, and he was really calm in my argument with him. And I was like, oh, no one's gonna believe me.
And then they believed you. Yeah.
Then they believed me.
I think they believed how emotional you were being, and I was like,
Yeah,
dang it, that's
I
I
was
can't
like, I
argue
have
with
to
that.
sell this really hard.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I love it. I love that.
I also see I've watched some of your streams while you're playing. You're so good at acting aggro, but then you turn away from the mic and just start laughing. But then when
Yeah.
you can't see that, they're like, "Oh my god, he's so maybe he is telling the truth or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the thing. Most of the streams, whenever I'm sound aggro, I'm actually just smiling and laughing most of the time. I have a great time acting. I don't know.
Yeah, that one round with me and you yelling, Jaden was like, after the round, was like, Maz, I believe you. Are you okay? I felt
yeah,
that
yeah.
you scared me. And I'm like,
Jaden, that was the exact round. After I was framing Rush and survived like 3 or 4 rounds, and then I got voted off. Jaden's like, Maz. I was like, what's up, Jaden? And she's like, that was too much right there, man. That was too much. And I was like, all right,
it was
my
exhausting for
bad.
her just to hear that.
I was like, she believed me because of how defensive I was being. She's like, Maz, that is
We should
crazy.
have killed quite right away, at least. No one did. And I was like, why?
I know.
That's funny.
I know it. I love it. I really do. It's
It's
just,
really
again, it's
stressful
just
lying.
it
I
How
don't
do you
know
guys do it?
I don't know. I'm a psychopath, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
Look, I
I
enjoy
really am.
lying and being aggressive towards my friends.
Yeah.
I would do that to Den. I'd be like, she's the worst Among Us player. That's why we never play together anymore. Den?
Who? Wait.
What?
Den.
Den.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roast her on stream. Be like, the reason why me and Den never play anymore is because she's the shittiest Among Us player ever.
Why?
Wow.
I'm just-
Give me back my ring.
I
Thanks.
almost-
No, give me back my ring.
No, well, you're
Send
already
it over
married.
3 mil. No. Give me back my ring.
You're already married anyways.
No, it's okay. I just want a ring, okay? Give it back.
I
But
don't
like,
want-
why is Den so mean?
No, I'm just messing.
What?
Okay,
Why
okay.
am I
Dan, why
the
you
mean
mean?
one?
Stop being mean.
There was-
Yeah, come on, man.
She just
Don't
called me
be
the
mean to Dan.
shittiest player, and I'm just
Yeah.
asking for my ring back.
Yeah, Dan, come on. That's too much.
There was,
Too
I think, was it you, Rush, who sent a picture or a video of like Sykkuno versus Tim the Tapman in Among Us?
That was so funny.
No fun fact. Actually,
I like
Rachel sent me
chips.
that just out of nowhere. It's like, this is funny. And I'm like, this is hilarious. And I just posted it
Yeah.
everywhere.
And Sykkuno, good at the game. He's like, "What's Tim doing? I wonder what he's doing. Why are you doing this task?" And it cuts to Tim, and he's just like, "Man, I love corn chips, bro. Corn
Yeah.
chips and
Coaches
cheese.
are lit.
And he's like eating it.
lit, bro."
He's like, I'm not going to do
When I
reactors.
was in
Fuck that.
college, I'd
Oh,
get
yeah.
chips and cheese. Like,
I was
He's
like,
like,
"Oh my."
I think he's an imposter. What the
I
fuck? Why
love
did it take
it.
so long?
I
who
can't wait.
who was that? That was funny. I want to watch his stream.
Oh, Tim the
Tim?
Tapman. He's like one of the top streamers in Twitch.
That was, I've never heard of him.
He's a
Wait,
cool
I-
bald,
uh,
tattooed man.
He recently had a meme where he never had a dub, like never won Fall Guys for ages.
Oh
And
yeah.
the moment he
Yeah.
won, and it became a meme. It became a huge meme. Like, oh, Tim never won. I won before Tim. I won before Tim. The moment Tim got his first win, somebody donated $50,000.
Whoa.
Fall Guys
was
would
great.
tweet at him every
Zero
day
from what I
he
was-
didn't get a win that day. They would make fun of him, like the Fall Guys official account.
Aw.
Yeah, he got himself trending that day. I remember that. I
Yeah.
was like, wait,
Yeah.
what's happening?
Dang, dude.
That was good. That was good.
That's cool.
That is cool.
I don't know. I'm just more excited for games like Phasmophobia is another good one. I haven't played it, but it looks
I
so
haven't
much
played
fun.
it. It looks fun though,
Oh,
yeah.
You have,
Spooky.
whoa, 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 whoa. You
Yeah,
haven't
sick.
played it, but you're
No.
coming on my stream and roast. No, you went to Evan's for roasting him or us for playing it.
No, I roasted Evan.
He went.
I
okay,
rated Evan.
posting. No, not today. I think we were playing, a couple days ago, and then I saw Maz on his stream, and he just comments like, wait, why are you guys playing this game when you can be playing Among Us? And then there was another time when I was streaming, and then we were supposed to play Among Us, and I'm like, I really want to play Phasmophobia. And then Maz just goes, oh, that game gets boring after a while. Maz
What?
exposed!
Wait, what? I don't even remember saying the
Whoa.
second one. The first one I just said like, "Hey, y'all!" Like I was just keen to play Among Us.
Ah,
I just-
But I definitely have a comment. I was like, wait, Maz, no, it's scary. It's fun. You were like, oh, it gets boring after a while. And I'm just like, oh, but it's fun.
Did you
I-
play
I
VR?
may- Oh, I'm really sorry. Maybe I asked as a question. That's really weird. I don't know. I just don't know enough about Phasmophobia to
Well,
even comment on it.
You gotta play it.
Wait, Chili.
Okay.
Do you play the VR version or?
Oh, I don't have VR.
Aw, dude, it's so scary with VR. But then I got motion sick, and I
Spooky.
just had to
Yeah,
wait in the
I
truck.
heard a lot of people got motion sickness from it, which
Yeah.
makes sense. It's a first person, but yeah,
Mhm.
fun,
It was
fun.
great. I hid in the closet and then Chili died.
Oh.
Also sucks at that game.
I was just sitting in the closet. I was like, I'm gonna troll Chili, gonna open these doors. She started screaming and then she died for some reason.
Yeah.
Good game, good game.
For some
Basically, the game
reason.
is
It's fun. I just wish it was because there's like big maps, so I wish they would allow for
more
more
people.
people. Yeah, for it, like
the
for
asylum.
in high school. Yeah, 4
Yeah.
people is just not enough.
Um,
It
Yeah.
way too long.
for anyone who doesn't know the
not
premise of
really
the
dark,
game,
too.
it's basically you have to go find the ghosts and you have to identify the ghosts. And by doing it, you have to like say their names and stuff and go in certain rooms and like do rituals.
It doesn't sound scary, but it's actually really spooky.
Yeah, and it pops out and
Yeah.
kills you. It's not jump scare scary. It's like they don't like
It
But it's
is
like-
jump scary.
now.
A little
They
bit.
slowly they come at you and then they
Oh.
slowly like gouge out your
Yeah,
eyes.
but that
or
would
something, right?
scare me as a
Yeah.
jump scare if I was playing.
It's not like Five Nights at Freddy where it's out of nowhere.
Gotta
No,
get
that's true.
money.
I think the first round is always scary because you just don't know what to expect.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ah, dude,
Yeah.
even after playing it, like especially for the asylum in high school, because it takes so long for the ghost to actually show up, you don't expect anything. So you're like sitting there for like half hour to 45 minutes and then something pops up. It's very spooky. Yeah.
You just like
Mm.
identify like the small things like the coldness, the temperature of the room, and like you can help like identify like how many ghosts there are that do that ability.
Moz needs to play it.
No,
I know
I
he's
need to.
I know he's obsessed with Among Us, but he should
Yeah.
try Phasmophobia.
No, I like. I'm
Obsessed or
willing to.
addicted?
I'm definitely willing to because it seems like another game that's very much. I love horror games. I love horror games, dude. And so I wouldn't mind playing it. Today I played Undertale, and there was a part that scared me on Undertale. People clipped it like
Wait, what?
crazy.
It's not a
dude.
horror game.
What?
No,
It
no.
gets
If you go into Pacifist Route, there's a secret lab, and it gets like super dark in there
Mhm.
for no reason.
Yeah.
It's really scary in
Is
there.
there a
So
clip?
there is a clip. All right, here we go. Okay, let me give you the clip.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a room in which there's like 5 fridges, and I knew one of them had an enemy, and one of them was shaking. The third one was shaking. I was like, okay, this one's shaking, whatever.
Do you
And
scream?
then I'm like, okay, I'll open the first one then because obviously the third one's shaking. And I walk away. It opens and it's like that's where the shaking one was a fake. And I was like,
Mhm.
gosh dang it, I got tricked.
They
And
got
so
But do you scream?
I did, yeah. I did.
Yeah.
girl?
Yeah.
No, I was like, oh, you know, like man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like a man scream.
Ah.
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 Yeah,
Very
ah.
Yeah, I got so scared.
Not someone that screams.
Dang it, I
Oh.
can't find
Among Us scares me when I die still sometimes.
Oh,
When the body is found, that scares me.
yeah. Like, somebody's following you and you think it's them, but then somebody calls the body and you think you got
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I thought you murdered me for a second.
when I first played, I'd get scared every single time, and I still get scared sometimes now. But
I
yeah,
get scared when I'm imposter.
Okay, honestly,
It's-
when I first started
Music
the game, being imposter was actually like my heart would start racing. I don't know why.
It's 'cause lying. Lying is hard.
You just be scared of getting caught. Wait, was that the scream? Ah.
I
Wait,
want to
wait.
see.
Oh no, that wasn't
Yeah.
the scream.
No, this is the clip. This is the clip.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah. No,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Aw.
Oh.
no, there's an actual scream after.
yeah.
Aw.
I was just not expecting that. I was like
baby.
looking forward when I heard it saw it transform. I was like, oh god. Ah.
Oh.
Did you finish the game or not yet?
I finished the pacifist. Yeah.
Yay.
Did it.
Second, are you doing another route or is it just this one?
I was thinking about doing genocide, but genocide just takes so long. I was like, maybe not.
Yeah, it does.
Hmm.
You should play Deltarune. Have you played
maybe.
it?
I have, but chapter
Oh,
2 is
okay.
coming out, and I want to play chapter 1 and then chapter 2 next.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for chapter 2.
Exactly. Who is?
Ah.
I have not.
yeah,
played it, but yeah. Then that was a nice scream. Do it again.
that was a good one.
Ah.
No, that wasn't as nice to be
dang.
honest with you.
We're-
That wasn't.
We're getting spooked up in here.
Yeah, well, listen, it's a Halloween episode. Okay.
Ah.
Ah. Much spook. Ah.
Ah.
All right. On that note, we're gonna end the podcast on that note. That's it. That's it.
Ah,
That's
the podcast is ending. Ah.
Ah.
Okay,
Ah.
podcast is ending.
Oh, no.
Ah.
No.
Thank you so much, Julie and Dan, for coming along. We appreciate it.
Thanks
So
for
really,
So
really fun.
fun.
What the heck? That was fun.
Didn't even
Yeah.
touch on Reikrio, but it is what it is. You know,
What's
just like
that?
On that
yeah.
stream.
yeah, who cares?
Just
No,
chilling.
we in it. But I also want to give a major shout out to again all the patrons who have supported us and listened this far. We appreciate you. We appreciate you a lot.
Yeah.
What he
If you
said.
enjoyed the podcast, make sure to like, comment, subscribe as usual. Have a listen to all the platforms, which is we recently
Rate
switched,
us
so
on
it should be
iTunes.
everywhere. It should be everywhere now. You know.
Everywhere. All the
Ah.
things.
I like how she's on. I'm yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so patrons, we're gonna live stream more often as well. Everything is moving on up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Laters, everybody.
Bye.
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 Ah.
All right.
Ah.
And logging off. And logging off
Ah.
now.